Alright, so today, middle of October, we had our first year wine and vit students out hand harvesting Cabernet Franc grapes for our Appassimento project. Appassimento is a specific style of wine that comes from a region in northern Italy, Veneto. They make Amarone wines there. It basically involves dehydrating the grapes, raisioning them up, and then crushing, destemming, and fermenting those, making a wine out of that. The important thing when you're harvesting to make an Appassimento wine is that they're in perfect shape, because any rot that comes in from the vineyard is going to show up in the finished wine because you're giving them time to sit on the skins. So the grapes we got in today were at optimal ripeness and they were in perfect health. This is good quality grapes that I could easily make a table wine out of on its own. What we're going to do, we had our students take in about a ton of grapes, and then we're putting them into a dehydrating room that we have in the back where we control the temperature, the humidity. We're going to leave them there for about 3 weeks. We're going to lose some water weight in this fruit. Raising them up, we're going to concentrate the sugars, we're also going to concentrate the flavors. Then we're going to ferment them. So traditionally in Italy, they obviously didn't have temperature and humidity controlled rooms. So what they do is they take in a harvest, probably as late as possible in the growing season. They'd lay them on straw mats and just leave them. And as long as the weather held up, then they'd let them dry out. They'd make wine from that. And basically it was a way of compensating for less ripe harvests. So compared to a traditional table wine that you might make from this fruit, the Appassimento is going to have a little higher alcohol because we're concentrating those sugars, and it's going to be really concentrated when it comes to flavor. And so this wine, true to type, it's got the concentration, big uplifted, heavy aromatics, lots of spice, lots of barrel, but the fruit stands up to it. Gorgeous, big and heavy, rich, and this wine will last for years. 10 years in bottle, no problem.